my wonderful KCET 2026 champions. I hope my dear children are doing fine. This is your Jasmine Ma'am and I'm here with a very important update. This is regarding the cutoff. So KA has released the round 1 official cutoff. And is this piece of information important? Yes. Why? Because obviously it has changes from the previous year. And if you are not knowing the cutoff for the course that you're looking forward to get into, it does not make any sense. You cannot do any changes in your option entry list then. So obviously you need to know the cutoff, and accordingly, yes, you have to make the changes in your list if required, right? So we will have an analysis of that. I'll tell you what happens next if at all you're someone who have not been allotted with a seat, what you should be ideally focusing on. If you have been allotted with a seat, what is the next thing, and you're looking for an upgrade, what you should be keeping in your mind. All of it is going to be covered over here. Make sure you watch this video until the end. Let's first see how we can go ahead and check the cutoff list by ourselves. Let's make you independent, right? So go to KA's website, go at the top, admissions, click UGCET 2026. And over here, the first notification that I can see is UGCET 2026 first round seat allotment cutoff. Now, if at all they remove it from here, always understand seat matrix and cutoff. If you click on this, basically that notification gets transferred over here in the seat matrix and cutoff part. So don't be worried, okay, if it is removed over here, because I do not know when this video is gonna go. So just that's why I'm telling you. Anyways, so once I click on this, I see multiple courses, and if you notice, there is Yoga and Naturopathy SPL, that means special category cutoff. Your NCC defense and all of it, okay? Yoga and Naturopathy HK, Hyderabad, Karnataka region cutoff. Yoga and Naturopathy with nothing over here. That means it will be having the cutoff for each of the other categories which are there. Similarly, you have it for engineering as well as nursing and all the other courses. So engineering, you saw there SPL, that is special category cutoff. Over here, you have to look for your category. Suppose you're coming under general, then you have to look this. If you're coming under category 1G, category 2 and all of it, this. If Hyderabad, Karnataka, then this. Okay, now once you click on this, basically as I said, you will be able to see the cutoff for all the courses. Now I've taken a snip of it already, and it is right over here. Suppose I'm talking about RVC College of Engineering. Here is the course. I have told about it several times, but I know that sometimes we forget things, so it's okay. Okay, listen to me very carefully. This is the course. This is category 1. GKR. What do you mean by that? That means a child who basically comes under category 1 itself. There is nothing else. He or she is not claiming for Kannada medium quota or rural quota. Basically, in that case, you have to look for the cutoff, that is this. If you're coming under category 1 and you're also claiming for Kannada medium quota, it will be this. The cutoff is going to be this for the course, and you see the difference, it is huge. So you have to make sure you check it, okay, and accordingly you have to make changes. Similarly, there is category 2A, then 2AK and 2AR, it means the same thing. Okay, similarly you have 2B. G means normal. They have not went ahead with claiming for Kannada or basically rural medium quota. That is why it is just like this. Similarly, you have for GM also. For all the categories it is been mentioned, make sure you go through it. It is definitely going to help you out. Cool. Now let's see about the analysis of this year. Has the cutoff changed too much from the previous year? First college, RVC. The general merit cutoff is something that we're going to look into. Why? Because general category cutoff is the highest. It's the most difficult to crack in. Here in 2025, the general merit cutoff for CSE was 234. If I track it back, it was 234 for what? CSE, Computer Science and Engineering. What do you think is the cutoff this year? This is the round 1 cutoff that we had the previous year. This year it is 144. And yes, there is a difference. And how much is the difference? Let's check it out. 234 minus 144. I know you can do calculation like this. 90. 90 is the difference out there. Now, is that a sad news? Obviously, yes. But should you be losing your hope? No. The reason being that after every single round, the cutoff is going to decrease. It's not going to increase. Rather, it becomes a little more easy. Not too much easy, a little more easy. Yeah, the problem is that seats might be limited. So we will talk about, that issue as well. Do not be worried. Stay in the video, okay? I'll address that. So this is something that we have noticed. Now, is it same for all the other courses, ma'am? You're just talking about CSE, but I want to know about some other course. Let's talk mechanical. Okay, let's talk about mechanical. Over here in mechanical, In RVC college, it is the last one, 2900.5 was the cutoff the previous year. This is for mechanical. Okay, 2900.5. This year it is 2457.5. Again, you might be really fast with the calculation. Let me try it out. So 29 and then roughly I'll say it is around 443. The cutoff has increased, not decreased, it has increased, and the range is kind of a little huge. It is 443. Okay, so yes, it has impacted the other courses also in the top colleges. Now, ma'am, okay, this is RVC is like top first college. What about the other colleges out there? So let's talk about some other college. Let's talk about Bangalore Institute of Technology. It's also a very good college, right? But obviously not coming on the top 5 list out there, a little more extended. So let's check that. What happens over here? 5036. CSE has a cutoff of 5036. I'm not zooming in and showing it to you. I'm just telling because that is written over here. So 5036 was the cutoff in CSE. In the previous year, this year it is 4832. So if at all you see, again, let's check, is it having the same difference out there? 5036 and minus 4832, 204. 204. So in mechanical, in RVC, we saw a gap of 400, which was huge. Here, when it comes to this college, CSE, it is CSE course, it is 204. Okay, that means that it's still okay. It's still better. So when it comes to top colleges, obviously the competition is going to be higher, which is why they have that. When you move down a bit, it's not going to affect too much. Yes, it is affecting. I'm not saying it's not. It's affecting, but would be in comparison less. Okay, so do not lose your hope. Okay, look out for other options as well. That is the bottom line. That is what I was trying to communicate with you. Now, what should you do now? The first thing is don't panic. And obviously when I say that, okay, you should be having some good reasons to vouch for, any good reason not to be panicky. The answer is yes. So listen to me very carefully. As of now, this is round 1. And after in round 1, so many children, okay, so many of them might have got their seat, and almost I saw the KEA official message out there where they have mentioned that almost so many seats have been filled up, only few of them has been left. So in this particular case, you need to understand one very important thing, that is, every child who have got a seat gets 4 choices. Right. Now, every child has a different scenario. It's not like it's the same scenario like yours. So some of them probably might have went ahead with some course out there in India or outside. They had top rank. They wanted to explore outside also. There are chances that they registered for KCET counseling. Okay. But now they feel that there is a better option elsewhere. I want to move out. These children are going to move out. They are going to go ahead with choice 4, reject and withdraw. Basically, they are moving out. In that case, the seat that they have got, it's going to come back to the seat pool, right? This is the first case. Second case, there are some children who accidentally might have messed up with their option entry list, and they might have got a seat which they really do not want, and they're looking for an upgrade, and they're pretty sure that they will get an upgrade because they have a good rank. In that particular case, again, that child will be going with reject and upgrade. If you're rejecting a college, what happens to that particular seat? It comes back to the seat pool. Now, you might be thinking, ma'am, the number of it is going to be less. Obviously, I am not here to tell you anything. I am not here to give you any fake news. Obviously, the number of them, of this particular scenario happening is going to be less. It could be rare as well, but there are chances. That is what I'm telling you. So listen, you gave the examination, you prepared for it, you gave the examination, you have paid 750 rupees also. Anyway, right now you are in the counseling process. If you feel that it's of no use, I'm just going to move out, I'm not going to participate in the next round, I have not been allotted the seat, or probably I have got a seat but I don't see any chance of me getting it, be there. Trust me on this, be there, just know the rules when you have to exit. If at all you feel that this is the right time that I have to exit, do that, no issues. But please understand, being in the counseling for at least the next round is going to be a good decision. Okay, do that. There are chances, and even if there's a slight chance of you getting a good seat, why should you miss it out? And now the third thing is basically the NEET aspirants. So there are so many issues happening with Papa children out there, the NEET category children. So for them, obviously, since there is a confusion, they also might have held some engineering seats. Now I saw in the comment section that they are doing this. Imagine it's you. What will you do then? Obviously, you have to think about the year which is there. It becomes a lot more difficult to take a decision in that case, because all of you are equally probably putting your efforts. So we should not be ideally blaming anyone. But do know that there are some NEET aspirants who might have held the seat, the engineering seats. Once the results are out and probably they get a medical seat, they are going to surrender that as well. Do understand? So that is also going to come back to the seat pool. So yes, your story has not finished up over here. There is still chance, and you need to make sure that you're very wise. Okay, very wise with your decisions. So what you do matters the most as of now. First one, if you're someone who have probably not got a seat, if you're someone who is probably looking for an upgrade, the first thing that I would love to say is rearrange the seat if that is required. Check the cutoff of this year. Okay, and do understand this is just round 1 cutoff. There are chances for this cutoff to decrease. There will be definitely a decrease, not too much, but yes, depending on it, do rearrange your options if at all it is required. Second thing, don't delete the colleges just because you didn't get it now. There are some top colleges, top class colleges, okay, which probably may be in your rank range, may not be in your rank range. First of all, if it's not in your rank range, you should be ideally putting it at the top. At the top. Okay, if you get it, you get it later on in some rounds, but do not delete them. These are something that you may not get, but keep them. That's not an issue. Okay, delete those options which you do not want to go at all. That is another thing. But if you feel that, oh my God, I'm not getting any college here, why should I be keeping this here? It's again a blocker for me. It's not a blocker. It's not going to hamper in any ways. So please do understand. You can go ahead. Cool. I hope that works. Yes. Now here, the thing that you should be doing is recheck 3 things. Checkpoint 1, the top section. Over here, you have ideally should be putting your dream colleges. If at all rearrangement is required, please do so. Keep colleges that are slightly above your rank and still have a realistic chance in the later rounds. Later on, your rank is 12,500. Suppose, okay, college A round 1 closing rank is 11,700. That means you will not get it. Okay, but do not delete this option. In this round, you're not getting it. Do not delete this option. Keep it. It's not going to harm you in any ways. If you feel that I'll be really happy if at all I get this college, it's a dream thing. It's not going to be probably a reality also, but do not delete it. Keep it there. The reason I'm telling you is you cannot add them back. Can you add them back later on? No, there's no option to add them back, which is exactly why I'm saying do not delete them if they are top colleges, only if they are top colleges. Now the second thing is basically checkpoint 2. Oh my God, everything got stuck. Just a second. Yes, checkpoint 2, middle section. This is where you have very strong chances. For suppose your rank is 12,500 and the college B closing rank is 12,900. So your rank comes within this and basically you can get it. Since the closing rank is already below your rank or very close, this becomes a strong possibility. In the next round, keep these colleges immediately after your dream choices. And here is where you have to be really, really careful. Have you arranged, okay, some colleges you have kept, some course you have kept, have you arranged them in the order of cutoff, and not just in the order of cutoff, in the order of your priority as well? Some course might have higher cutoff, but that's not your priority. There is some other course which is your priority. Keep it at the top. Okay, keep it at the top. You get it? Otherwise, in the next round, once you go looking for an upgrade, becomes all the more difficult. That's why I'm telling you. In round 2, looking for an upgrade, it becomes a humongous task. So whatever college you're getting, it's better to take that up rather than looking for an upgrade. I'm not saying it's impossible. You can look for an upgrade, but then you have to go to the college, first of all, pay the fee, take the admission, and then come back and look for an upgrade. That's a whole different scenario. So in the next round, you will not have 4 choices. Rather, you will be having only 2. Until and unless they are making some changes. Okay, choice 1, that is take up the college or move on to the counseling process. There won't be any chance for upgradation. So this is the final thing. Imagine like that and make your list like that. Keep the colleges which truly interest you, not just because of their cutoff you should be keeping it, but because it is something that makes you happy and you feel that yes, it has a good ROI, good return of investment. I should be keeping it there. Cool. Now checkpoint 3 is basically bottom section. These are safe options and you should be making sure that you do not take them lightly, because if you are not getting the mid colleges, the thing that you can get is this, not the top ones. Okay, so this is a risky thing. If you're not planning it properly, it becomes a risky thing because you might get it anyways. So this is your backup, which means yes, there is a chance you may get it. Take it seriously. Don't keep the options that you do not want. Okay, do not keep them. Now this is what I was telling for basically the children who did not get any seat. What about the children who got a seat? Basically it applies to the children who have got a seat also and looking for an upgrade. In the upgrade, if at all you are going ahead with choice 2, why is this not working? Yeah, you are going with choice 2. That means you are going with accept an upgrade option. Right, in this case always understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. If you have got the 6th college, anything below it is going to go off. If you're going to choice 2, anything below this is going to go off. You cannot add this option. Remember that. Okay, now you have to play with these options which are left back, this one and basically these ones. Now keep that on priority which you think is the most important college or the course for you on the first position. Yes, it might have been like this. Okay, it might have been like this. You have prepared the list like this, but now it's a time to make changes if required, because in the next round, if you're getting a college, okay, in the next round, if you are getting a college, you basically, as I said, you will not have multiple choices to take it, to not take it. Yes, that is choice 1, to take it up and pay the fee, or choice 4, move out of the counseling process. And yes, there's an option for upgrade. As I said, you have to pay the fee and go take the admission in this college first, and then come back for upgradation. That is a huge big process. That's a very big process. That's exactly why I'm telling you, arrange the order in the format in which you wish to get the college. Got it? Please understand that cutoff is important, but your priority becomes more important right now in this case. And suppose you have taken choice 2 and you basically made this particular list. Now you feel that, ma'am, I wanted the 6th college only. I went with choice 2, but I wanted the 6th college. In that case, if you are sure that you want the 6th college and basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 does not make sense to you, have only the 6th college. Remove all the other colleges. In that case, they will give this back to you. Give this back to you. If you're keeping these choices and there's a slight chance you will get it, in that case you will not have an option that, oh my god, okay, this time I have got first, or basically in the next round suppose you have got the 4th one and now you have confusion between this and this. Can you come back and check it? No. You cannot do that. Okay, whatever option you have got in round 2, you would have to take that up. You will not have an option to choose from this and this. That's the logic. So if you've made a decision out of less time, and you feel that I wanted the 6th college only, remove all the options, have only the 6th college. You will get that in the next round. Okay, and also if at all you're not getting any of these colleges, you'll still have the 6th college. That is also scenario. But if you want surely this one, then you have to do like this. Remove all the options that is at the top. Now for children who are going with choice 3, that is basically reject and upgrade. Do know, if suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is there, 5th one I have got, 5th one is gonna go. You will not have the 5th one because you're rejecting it. You will have the other options, and again you also have to look for your priority. It will be starting to read from the top. If you're messing around over here itself, if you're putting some normal college over here, but there is a top college that you could have got, and you did not rearrange properly, you're losing out your chance. So do realize it. As I said, do not remove the college just because it's a top college and you think you will not get it. There are chances that you could get it. So do not remove the top colleges unless and until it's not blocking you your other interests in any way. Okay, that's a bottom line, and I hope this video might have given you some clarity on certain things and some assurance that yes, there is a chance for me as well. Yeah, so I just want to wish you the best, and if you think that this video had helped you, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. If you have any doubts around it, put it down in the comment section. I'll try my best to reply to you at the earliest. Okay, so that's all, and be happy. Let's make it possible. Okay, so bye bye, lots of love.